Good morning, everybody. Today, I made the video a while ago. I'm putting this up here. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of people tuning in on my computer. I actually had to freeze video several times because it just wouldn't never stop. I tried to turn it off and on. But today, you're going to learn the crab pattern. So there he goes again. You're going to learn the crab pattern. I just turned my phone back on when I made this. So this is all the rules in the crab pattern. You can go to FDIS Stone Fort, one word, FDIS Stone Fort, and you'll find all the patterns here. So we're making this website better. I haven't worked on it many years, but we're going to make it better. So all right, let's get to it. Let's learn the crab pattern. Good day, everybody. Hey, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and like the channel, and learn every time a new video comes out. So other than that, today we're going to get started. Today is Saturday. The Forex market is closed, but the good thing about Friday afternoon when the market gets closed, or Saturday, or even Sunday before you market ever opens up, go through all your charts, every time frame. Pick your currency you want to trade, go through every time frame and just look at it all, see what patterns form. It gives you time to get it and get it set up for Monday or Sunday, afternoon, or Monday, whichever way you want to look at it, because this is a job. So you got to do the work. So that's why I always say, just do your stuff. So let me get, did I delete that? Oh, no, I know I did. Oh, here it is. So as today I'm going through the patterns, I've caught this on Great Britain USD. Now I already draw the pattern in, but I'm going to show you how you get this. The patterns. Now some people go through and they'll draw a line, which is fine. So like if you just come in and we won't go that one. We'll draw a line from here to there, here to there. You probably put here or here. But even there, you can go here and then straight down here. It doesn't matter. But what you do, you try to find and see some kind of pattern form. And you might take a Fibonacci here, 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 here. Fibonacci is all about the patterns. So in this pattern form, I'll take my Fibonacci and you measure and see if you can get the exact measurements. If you go to my website, the measurements is here. You look under their patterns, all of them's here. You can see which pattern you can form, which one comes up with. It tells you exactly how each pattern forms. And this one's going to be the crab pattern. And then we'll post this on this website. I got to go through each one of them, find the patterns, and do them. So on this one, you go from X to A. And so the B has to come back up in here. If the B, and on the website it tells you, if the B can go to the half, the 382, the 38.2, the half, or the 618. If it goes right above the 618, it would not be a trade. And that means like this, when you see the candles actually down here, but the wick's over, that would not be a trade. That means I would personally take it. But since it's below, if that wick, if this is a 618 and that wick whipped across it, but the candle's down here, I still wouldn't get in it, just for the fact that wick went over. And that's pretty much how most of these are you going to see in these trades. So that being said, it did go, it's not what come over it, but it's right there at it. So so that would be clarified as one of the patterns. As one of the patterns. I wish I could turn that notification off, but it won't never stop. That would be one of the patterns, the indication of that one. So I've lost train of thought now. So as long as it don't go over that, then you're in the good. Okay, now we're back. I'm sorry, I had to pause it for a little bit because I was getting too many of them things. I've lost my train of thought. But anyways, so now we're going to go to, we got the B. So now we're going to try to get to the C point. Now C, you go from A to B, and it should come back anywhere from, I think, 3.8 all the way down. Do not go above 100%. And what it is, 100% is here at A. So anywhere that comes back at, you know how it comes up and comes back, anywhere as long as it comes back, you're fine. This one is the easiest one to do. If it goes past, if I can move this up, if it comes past the A spot, where the A is in here, so if that comes by this spot in any way, if the wick comes over and the candle goes back, it's not a legitimate trade. It has to stay back behind that first wick, and I do count the wick, not the I thought I turned that off, not the wick, not the candle itself, but the wick is itself. So anywhere this C comes past it with a wick or anything, so it's what I'm trying to say is, let me see if I can bring this up real quick. I had all this up. If that A, like right there, comes down, and that wick comes down, and that's your A, that cannot go past that A. Even if it comes down and forms a wick past it, if it touches it, I usually still don't even get in it. Most of them still does, but I'm always leery because I like it, because it may touch, you may go past it, you can't see the little spot past it. So I don't never get it. If it's touching it, I won't never get in it. So as long as that's not touching that, you're good. So there's that one. So now we got their C. And like I said, anytime in there, if it goes down like it is now, it's fine. You're good to go. So now to get the D, you have other options to do here. So you can actually go from, and this is where you get your Fibonacci retracement. One is from A, you'll go from A to X, back down to A. And it should give you, and I done filled this out, 1.68, which is here. So if you notice this trade, it's already hit it, but it's not stopped. So he can go past it, it doesn't matter. So from there to my other green, but that's how you get one. That's one of your entry points. Let me see if I can. The other entry point is from A, let's see, tracing option from A to B, back down to A. And it gives you 2.4. And right there's my 2.4. So my entry is right in there. And that's usually the only ones I usually do, because the other ones, you got another one right here. You do the 2.68. And you'll go from C. Yeah, I'll go from C. Does it? C to B, back down to C, and you'll get which is not 213 or 2168, which I got mine in the wrong spot, but I think I measured it a while ago. So anywhere's between here and there is what you look for. And these are the kind of where you start looking for candlestick patterns. So this one, you start looking for candles and start learning your candles. A stop loss, you'll go from, to put your stop loss, I got my stop loss way up here. So put my stop loss in, same technology, the Fibonacci retracement. You'll go from A to X back down to A. It gives you 213, which I put my little stop loss a little bit higher. Because I always do a little bit different than everybody else, because I've sat there and done it right when everybody else does it, and it always go back, and it goes a little bit farther and then comes back. Let's see, you can set your stop loss, but that gives you an general idea where you want to put your stop loss at. So now what we're going to do is wait for it to pull back. And I always do back half of this, since it's a floor right there. I'll probably do about half in there. I don't need to have there. So this is where you get this. So now we're going to take profit. Whoops. Let my website come over. All right, take profit. Here's your target 1 and target 2. There's your stop loss. Tells you from A to X. I think I did that wrong. That's why I did it a while ago. So our first take profit is from A. We'll go back to the, whoops, I don't want that Fibonacci. We'll go back to the regular Fibonacci. We'll go from A up to D, wherever it stops, and once you start getting in the trade, then you start taking your take profit. So you want to go to here is your first target. So we're going to pull that here. All right, your second one, it says second target, if you get in the trade twice, it's 618.2, or if you want to get it once, it's totally up to you. So just 61.8. Gotta go back. Oh yes, I already got it. Go right there. So now take that away. There's our 2 take profits. Okay, now this does not mean this trade's over. It can come all the way back up in here and then turn and come down. As it's moving down, that's what happened. I moved this way. What happens here, if this starts coming down, move your stop loss down. Start moving it down, so like, right when you got into it. So now if it does not hit it, you've got a 0 trade. If it hits your first one, move the stop loss a little bit, let it go hit the second one. That way if it comes back, you still got a 0 trade. You're in the trade for 0 money. So that way, you're done. I mean, I'm gonna make sure that's on it. So do it that way. That way you're getting a trade, you can trade for free, don't cost you nothing, you just learn a lesson. Most people takes 2 trades. Some people takes a third one. Some people take they'll actually come in here and A to D. They'll go all the way down to the 100%. So they'll take another profit, because usually, you know, this right here is, it has to come past the A, but most time I've seen it not do it, because that's usually what this can still consider, but it can go past it. But I've seen people go to the A or the 886, but some of them will go all the way to the 100, and that'd be their third trade. So, but now this is where, this is one indicator. Let me see if I get this off here. One indicator that says your pattern is going to move around. I figured out where that goes later. But here's the thing. So you need not one thing to show you that indicator. So this is one. So this is where I always tell people, this is your one saying, hey, this could be a good trade. The second thing, I always find something else, another trade, another thing, the news. Some people might use the news, or there. Some people might use the news or something, or you might use this, but the candles really tell you. So you might look for a certain candle, this one. This one will indicate it to me that everybody's getting out of this trade. It's a very long candle. It completely engulfs this one. Now I know some people say engulf candles do it, like this one completely engulfed this one, but you had a long stretch up for this to completely engulf it to go back down. So, and it did. Look at it, pulled way back and then still went down. So that's indicating the momentum is going up, but it's quitting. But instead it kept going. Still had another momentum candle here showing it's going. So now it's really just slowing down. So then you had this other candle that pushed way up, and now it's coming back down, to me indicating it's fixing to trend back down. So this is what you do on your Saturdays, on your days, or most people consider as your day off. Come here, go through all your stuff, look for a candle. You know, go in here, look for patterns, pitchforks. Use your pitchforks. Get all your charts set up for the rest of the week. Because even like this one, I've got it marked, right? But after this, it gives me my next trades, and that's where I draw my pitchfork. I'll go from X. Make it yellow. So there's my pitchfork. So after that comes down, does this what it's going to do? I'll start using my pitchfork. After this comes down and hits one of my 2 profit areas, take profit, I'll let it come down, hit it. I won't do a third one. I'll let it come down, hit it, did it. Then after that, I'll start watching it from the pitchfork. From the pitchfork, I may get another 3, 4, 5 more trades off that pitchfork, off this one pattern. I'll start watching the candles and go from there. So then this one pattern won't just bring you 1 or 2, maybe 3 trades. It could bring you 5 to 8 trades, basically, off that one pattern that's formed. So this is how you play the game. I know a lot of people say this is Saturday's day off, but this is your job. It's your company, and you're in control. So you can do this on Sundays. You can do it before their market opens on Sundays, or do it on Saturdays or Friday afternoon. A lot of times I'll get on here Friday afternoon, or real early in the morning. I've been up since about 7 playing with this. Off and on. I cooked breakfast and I ran outside and mowed the yard and come back in and fooled with it and ran out and done this. So it's not like I've been on here the whole time. And you'll find patterns on here. This is not the only one I found. I found other ones, and I've still got to go through a lot more charts and stuff. But you can get your wedges going, your patterns going, and may see a potential. And you may come in here and just say, you know, draw your charts up. You may come in here and do it and realize, hey, there's almost a pattern forming here. So I still got to wait to this. You know, this is X, A, B, and you still got to wait for your C to form, but you can already go ahead and mark your charts and say, I'm waiting for this C pattern to form. So, you know, automatically got other things to do. You got a wolf wave you can do, head and shoulders, whatever whatever patterns you want to do. Don't do them all. Focus on one or two, figure out how to use it, and then work with it. And that way you're doing it. Like I said, it is your company. It is you're in control. And if you was working for someone else and they made you work Saturdays, you'd be working Saturday. So this way you're working for yourself. You're making your own money. But other than that, I'm going to get off here. I am going to go swimming with my kids. So we're going to get off here and get going. And I'm probably fixing to get a lot more people start beeping on my computer. Have a good one.